Have you ever seen an HOA call the police over something they had zero authority over? And if so, comment, because this one went nuclear. What would you do if cops showed up while you were legally camping on land you own outright? This story started this summer. I decided to spend a quiet weekend by my family lake. It happened near Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, on a private lake tucked behind a gated subdivision. The lake and shoreline were deeded to my property long before the HOA existed. I set up a small tent, a fire ring with a permit, and a kayak at the water's edge. 2 hours later, flashing lights cut through the trees. The HOA had called the cops, claiming I was trespassing and disrupting community peace. My reaction was calm, because I knew the paperwork would speak louder than I ever could. I handed the officers my deed, the recorded plat, and the county shoreline map. They checked, apologized, and left without another word. But I knew that wasn't the end of it, so I planned. I pulled every document tied to the lake, including water rights, access easements, and the original development approval. Then I requested HOA records through a lawful records demand. That's when the cracks appeared. The HOA had been advertising the lake as a community amenity without owning it. They had collected dues for maintenance they had no right to perform. They even issued lake rules without jurisdiction. I recorded calls with the management company, admitting they never verified ownership. I hired a surveyor and captured drone footage showing the HOA docks crossing my boundary. Next, I talked to a real estate attorney in the county prosecutor's office. Both confirmed this crossed into fraud territory. Here's what I planned next. I would remove the lake from their control completely and legally. I filed a formal complaint with the state against the HOA for misrepresentation. I sent certified notices demanding removal of all HOA structures from my shoreline. Then I did the move that ended everything. One petitioned the county for annexation of the lake and surrounding parcels into a special District 1 controlled. The filings included deeds, boundary maps, recorded calls, dock photos, and police reports. The county approved an emergency hearing. The consequences were immediate and brutal. The HOA lost access to the lake overnight. Homeowners demanded refunds when they learned dues were collected illegally. Insurers dropped the HOA for exposure risk. Banks flagged the HOA for governance violations. Within months, the board resigned. The HOA couldn't operate without its main amenity. It dissolved under a consent decree, and the management company vanished. The payoff was quiet and perfect. I camp by my lake whenever I want. The docks are gone, the rule signs are gone, and the cops never came back. If you enjoy watching overreach collapse under real law, share what you would have done and stay close. If you love HOA justice stories, like the video and subscribe.